Good morning, everyone. I survived the night. I am very tired. Um, Obviously, I'm not getting enough sleep. Um, and come the weekend, Friday and Saturday, particularly, um, Planet Fitness isn't open 24 hours. So that would mean me sleeping in my car. Yeah. And, yeah, that's very dangerous. And I've only done it a few times because it's so dangerous. So, yesterday when I didn't get any news about having a place to stay, I let people know that I could potentially sleep in my car, and that it's dangerous, and hopefully they find me a place to stay, and it'll probably just be for a couple weeks, until I get the FMLA check, So I really hope that they find me a spot, because this is so hard. This is so hard to, drive to different gyms at night and, and not get enough sleep. And this is the worst time in my life. I could never think of a time in my life that's worse than this, It's just that, like, I'm in survival mode all the time, and I try to keep, I try to remain calm, but it's just awful. Like, to have my credit destroyed, so I don't have an option to, take out a loan or anything like that. And then, I've been out of work just a few months, and that's bad because it's like I'm not working. So as a result, I don't, and of course I want to go back to work, and it's awful. I never thought, I would be unlawfully evicted and that I would be in this situation, and I need to get out of it. And, yeah. This is so tough, and it's scary. It's scary, I think one of my videos yesterday, and it was probably like in the afternoon, I was driving, and there was I think it was like a truck or a van. I think it was a van, and it was full of like several people in it, and I could tell they were bad racists, and they were trying to talk to me and kind of like instigate something, and I got away from it. But I'm like, oh my god, and when I went to my storage unit last night, I saw a family, and I when I see people, I just try to ignore them and keep to myself. But like, I wonder, I wonder, if this person's, I don't know, knows who I am because I'm on social media, like I always have to like watch my back, you know what I'm saying? And that's a really hard way to live life. And I know that I've upset people, but I know there's a lot of people that care about me. So that's why I post these videos, to see, how they can help me, how I can keep myself safe. Because most people are not like this, but it's really hard. So I hope that I have a safe place to stay. I hope I find that out today, and then, like, hopefully I can move on from this nightmare soon. All right, I'll talk to you guys soon.